When it comes to the dating experience, society teaches us a lot of poor interaction skills in how we communicate. People try to pretending to play hard, not showing interest. Man, them push too hard and don't listen to the no, because the no doesn't mean no always, but you're being a prick and you're not reading the sign that you're uncomfortable and all this shit.
Predator.
Yeah.
Predator.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out the club.
It's recording. Right now. We are live on the air. Right now, we are in Woolwich. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Everybody in the crowd. Everybody say yeah.
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
We're vibing.
You ain't gotta get
We're vibing.
because you know what time it is. We
back.
are inside. Inside. You know what time it is.
Inside.
Yeah. Yo, what is this? Is it crack?
It's Urban Era 404 and we're back.
Oh my god! Oh, don't leave me hungry.
We're back. We're back.
Okay. Alright.
We're back.
We're back.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Who are
Back
you?
again.
Who are you?
It's
Who are you?
it's to the left of me. Let's do intros. Let's do intros. To the left of me. She's back
I have to check the left.
after
Just
a
to the
long
video.
hiatus.
Hiatus, never elevators. Woo! Chile.
Woo!
Come back, baby.
I'll never fall.
Hey, online is back.
They call me trampoline boomerang.
Trampoline, new technology.
Boomerang.
Oh. Okay, guys.
Alright. Enough of the jokes, enough of the jokes.
And to the right of me.
It's your boy, Nisi Way. Instagram is Zaire_Way.
Plug.
Plug your shit. Plug your
Plug
shit.
in.
Shamelessly.
Shamelessly.
Come on.
Be plugging.
Behind the cam. Got the man them there. Can I say get a yeah?
Yeah.
Can I get a yeah?
Yeah.
Can I get a hey, hey?
Hey,
Can I
hey.
get a hey?
You might have waved so the energy's kind of.
What does that actually mean? You should just like edit us into like a beach house or something.
Oh shit.
And us like,
With the waves.
can we get like a safari in the background?
Yeah.
Like, I want the zebra like running across it.
That's what you want. I want like, you know, I want you to do like the ocean, but like,
we'll work with it.
yeah, for his side, but for my side, I want like the ocean, but I want it to be parted right where I'm sitting.
Oh, shit.
Because, you know, like, I can't be, obviously,
Ooh, she's Moses.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm-
shit.
so wavy, the ocean hates me. You know, like that. It gets like that.
It gets like that.
It gets like that.
It's-
I can't move any
it's hot.
further.
Okay, yeah.
It's hot as a motherfucker.
It's
So,
hot.
If you see my armpit sweating, don't say anything in the comments, please. Please, I beg.
No, we're watching it.
Beg.
No, we're watching
I
Who
beg.
told you?
I'm
He
sorry.
asked you.
Who actually asked?
I'm gonna.
You don't care about your
I'm
armpits.
just gonna even make it hotter.
Huh? How do you know that?
I'm screaming.
What?
What's going on here? Vince?
And to the middle of me, it's me innit? Back again.
Complete fuck up. Complete fuck up. I said to the middle of me is me. What was that?
That's actually Twitter, but anyway.
Oh,
It's me innit? Yeah. Follow
I
that.
know, but
Follow that.
to the middle of me.
Literally.
But yeah.
It's the position
Back
for
again.
me.
I feel like just to get straight into the topic, it's too hot to be lollygagging and all that shit. Yeah,
Is
man.
that why you're not
It's just, well, I'm not what
jitterbug?
I
Have you
am.
got ants in your pants?
I do,
Oh god.
but it's hot.
I'm screaming.
So the ants are chilling.
Because you want
The ants are chilling.
a gin today in this heat.
The ants are chilling. We sound good. We look good.
I was just like to say
Alright,
that.
cool. Let's go.
Yes.
I wanted to start off
I'm
with
screaming.
the topic I bring to the
You're not very
table.
cute.
We're gonna kick it off with mixing friendship groups.
How much wood could a wood
Like-
chuck?
How much thought process does you lot mixing your friendship groups? How much you use? How much does it go into it? How much do you think about it? How consciously do you share friends? I guess
I think I can always share friends. I'm
you're a sharer, yeah.
a friend sharer.
Yeah?
obviously.
We are in whispering.
Back in my day, obviously, because I used to. They were even.
This is the first time I've ever heard a whisper as well. This is crazy. I share friends sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I share friends.
I like sharing friends. It's alright.
No, I'm joking. I always actually share friends. I don't think it takes that much thought, I guess. Because if you're, I don't know, wouldn't you look for the same qualities in like all your friends? So shouldn't they?
No.
Wouldn't you think that?
Nah.
Don't look for the same qualities?
Nah.
Or
Don't-
not even the bare
I think
basics?
the way I make friends,
Wow.
it just happens.
Yeah, by accident.
Yeah.
That's how all friendships are formed.
But
So-
mixed in friendship groups, you mean
Like
like
mixing friendship.
you have two different?
Groups of people, then you
Yeah.
bridge the
No,
two.
I think
No, I
there's,
don't think I mix friendship groups.
I
there's
don't
no
know.
need.
But I'm definitely
It just
like,
friendship with friends is just like it's just like
Yeah.
introducing one friend or
Yeah.
group of friends.
I think
to
some
another. It
people
doesn't
have
matter
different
how many.
opinions to it. Like when I've spoken to my friends about mixing friendship groups, or like even how my close group of friends came about was from the decision to mix friendship groups. So in that regard, we obviously like it and favor it because you can really like create proper sick friends and like a proper sick circle. But I feel like you do that young, and it's harder to really do that at this age now because people are just tapped. And nobody's got time to deal with that at this age. Like when we were youth, it might have been a bit more tolerable. Speaking for myself, it was more tolerable when I was more naive. But nowadays, no one's got time for that shit. But yeah, I just think some people do appreciate having different friendship groups. Like you have them for different reasons, and you find no reason to really mix them or introduce them to each other because you want your separate time with them and appreciate them in that way. Because mixing them can introduce all sorts of drama, which is what makes shit long.
I kind of like when like this friend bumps heads with this friend,
Yeah.
and then that friend sets him straight or
Yeah.
her straight. It's like funny to me because I'm just sitting there like this.
Oh, I'm
like,
dead.
give it
I'm
to him,
dead.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
I'm screaming.
Because sometimes you be
Give it
telling
a
a friend
shot.
something like, no, you can't have. Not say you can't have everything, but like you kind of got to like rethink how you're looking at things. Yeah, but it's not getting through to you. It's through to them. So you need a different perspective, probably from the perspective of someone who's lived that experience as well. So it's like, oh shit, maybe I need to rethink how I think. But I don't really care. Like the only time I really mix friends like that is just if there's a common interest usually. So like, especially like just being a guy, football is just the easiest bridge to like mix friends or like sport in general. So it's like, yeah, you like football, we're going here, come, and then just see how it goes. It's not like me mixing friends is not me like, oh yeah, be friends, get along. It's like I don't care.
Yeah.
If you like don't like my like this friend, I don't mind. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
Yo, DJ, cool. See with that, yeah. With me, I don't leave my house. So because I don't leave my house, yeah, my friendship groups are split depending on what I'm doing outside.
Yeah.
So if I want to go clubbing, I have a certain group of friends. And if I want to go and do nerdy shit, I have another group of friends. Yeah. I have issues when I mix the two because people are dealing with behavior patterns I'm not used to. Yeah. So demanding from the ends, when I mix it with my nerdy lot, they clash. If you know what I mean? Because I understand my boy and I understand my other boy, but they don't understand each other. So I avoid this shit personally. I don't mix my friendship groups. I don't see the point.
I kind of hear you. Like I don't go outside either. I'm not gonna lie. But mixing is like it's gotta happen organically. Like if you know what I mean. Like I'm not gonna force it at all because I don't force anything because I can't be asked. Listen, I'm the laziest, most like erratic guy ever.
You're not really lazy though.
You're lazy in the right collective.
Yeah, no, 2 separate.
You can't be erratic if you're
I'm an
lazy.
oxymoron. It's lit. It's so fun because like you don't make sense. What the fuck is going on, bro?
You do make sense, bro. Trust me.
Trust me.
To the clinical insane.
Damn. Yeah.
How do you deal with problems in your friendship group, like conflict?
Deal with it.
How do you deal with it though?
No. Deal with it. Whatever the issue is, address it.
Can you G-check your friends, like your actual friends, like proper G-check?
Of course.
You have to be able to.
I've overstepped the mark sometimes. You checking my friends, like going too far or like misunderstanding whether there was disrespect or not. So, and then my friends have G-checked me doing that. So I'm always open to it. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're gonna chat shit to me or like G-check me, do it. I don't care. Like
They're not really your friends
have
if
an
you're
ego
not
like that.
capable of doing that to them, or you don't feel like they'd feel comfortable G-checking you. Like that's not your G if that's not possible.
Well, I hear that, but one thing I'll say to that though is that people, when you're someone's friend, you take on board the good and the bad.
Yes.
Yeah. So they do stuff that they wouldn't be comfortable admitting to other people, but admit it to you because there's that trust and honesty. You can't G-check everything. Certain stuff you have to let go of and overlook because then it becomes nitpicky. Am I making sense?
It depends on the way you G-check them. If you're doing it like your man's mum or something, you're just nagging him.
Yeah.
Like, it's like he's gonna go.
Yeah.
Allow it, man. I'm not trying to hear this.
Case.
But like, it's all about having like if the situation is delicate, being delicate with the situation. It all depends on the person as well. If you know your friend can't handle criticism like that, you gotta put the medicine with the candy. I hate using the Charlemagne. So,
Oh God.
but yeah, it's kind of true. You gotta put the medicine with the candy, man.
That gets kind of long after a while though, because like you have to put extra work and rephrase and shit that
Yeah.
it can be said
That's why they're not
simply.
even hearing you. That's why you have to keep on repeating.
Repeating yourself.
So they're not even taking the medicine anymore.
Yeah, but at the same time, take care of your mental well-being.
True.
It's not every day. You're right. Sometimes you have to overlook it just because you don't have the energy.
Yeah.
But when you do have the energy, bring the energy to it.
Let me ask the question, yeah? See, when it comes to like, the criteria that you use to pick friends, yeah? So like, let's say if you have a checklist of certain stuff you need your friend to have, yeah? I would say, me being brutally honest and you not catching things over that is on that checklist for me.
What do you mean?
So like, if you do something wrong, I should be given the space to communicate that. Yeah, and I should be penalized for what I say, not how I say it. If that makes sense. Is that making sense? So in other words, like with some people, they do something to upset you. You communicate that, then I can't believe you spoke to me like that. It makes me feel so bad and all this. How could you say that to me? And they're not actually hearing what you're saying.
Yeah.
Does that make
You
sense?
gotta understand, yeah. Like 70% of communication is not what you say; it's how you say it, essentially.
Okay.
Tone and body language. It's like 30% what you say, and then like 70% is like tone and body language. Something like that.
I don't really think that's the case for me.
I think so.
I'm not really.
What do you mean? As in, that's not the case.
Yeah, elaborate.
Like, surely what someone is saying to you is more important than like.
How they're saying
Think about how many times
like, the
like,
actual words, the actual things they're telling you or
Yeah.
saying or
Actually,
asking from
do you
you.
get lost in translation?
But have you ever like
They can do, but this is the thing. The only reason why I say this is because even when you use correct tone or whatever,
Yeah.
people will still register what you say to them how they want to.
Yeah.
So even if I decided to be rude with how I G-check someone, even when I'm saying it politely, it's always good. It's you decide to
It's
take
an
it as an
attack.
attack. That's a you thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So more time, I feel like it's really just what you're saying that's important to me,
Yeah.
because what else can I really go off of?
And what I was gonna say
The words
to
coming out
Nisi,
your
like
mouth.
when he was talking about like how he talks to people and like how he comes across,
Yeah.
is like if you feel like you have to, if you feel like the person's trying to change that and you don't want to change it, then don't. Like it's all up to you. Like I think you can't be afraid to like lose friends necessarily,
What?
especially if you're like you're being yourself. You're being as good of a friend as you can be as well, and they're just not taking it in.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I could just step away from this. It's calm, like not even just like as just to be like shitty or anything. Just like I've got to protect myself as well. As much as you're my friend, I love you as a friend.
Mad. Yeah.
But bro,
In some way.
like I can't continue to do this while you're moving mad.
Yeah.
I got to move away from here, bro.
I hear that. It can get tricky though, because if you ever had a friend that's went through a book or like a hard time,
Yes.
sometimes the pressure that you both have to carry can be hard, if you know what I mean. And then it's figuring out how far you're gonna take it before this is enough. If that makes sense. I would say that because of experiences of people allow me to take it too far, I have like a very, I don't take a lot of bullshit, if you know what I mean. I cut quickly. And that gets problematic because waste of energy building a friendship and cutting it. That's the most disappointing thing. Like investing years into a friendship, someone does some fuckery, and then now I need to dead it. If you know what I mean, why did you make me dead it? You know what I mean?
Why did you do this, man?
But I feel like that feeling is fleeting.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
Because you obviously make that decision because that person has very clearly done something that just has crossed some sort of boundary of yours, or you've lost some sort of respect for them, trust, loyalty, whatever the fuck it is. Like, they have moved mad in some sort of way, and now you have to make the decision to remove yourself from them. And yeah, like I was saying before, when someone like with your principles and your morals, if they move out of that and that doesn't align with you anymore, they have to go, because am I a dickhead to still be your friend?
I hear that. I hear that.
Facts.
Do you still believe in like best friends at your age, or is that something that do you have best friends? Or
Yeah.
But then the funny thing is, I was saying this the other day, like, I don't really have like friends outside of my friends, if that makes sense. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really have like, I wouldn't say that someone's just like an associate or whatever. Like, if you're in my life, we've kind of got like some kind of relationship. So I guess everybody's kind of like my best friend, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's my best friend.
Yeah.
That's my
Everyone's
like,
definition of that is very different.
But obviously,
Well,
there's obviously like, we're not gonna act like we don't have friends that are like not. I don't
There's
even
definitely
know.
a criteria,
Yeah, not a
Hierarchy.
criteria, but it's like you're closer to certain people, or like you've got different like bonds or whatever. But yeah,
That's funny. I was thinking about that. I was like, I have like friends. I have like the top tier best friends, and then it's like like people that are cool with, I chill with time to time, but like we don't really talk regularly. And then it's like acquaintances. It's like people I'm cool with, like here and there. It's kind of similar thing, but it's less of a closeness than the second tier. But and then there's like we might run into each other. We have like mutual friends, but like we're not really.
and we say hello because of that.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's not even that I don't like you or anything. It's just like we don't get on that well.
Man,
we don't chill on a normal day.
you know what thing that makes me laugh is when the
That's
acquaintance pretends they're a friend. Someone that you're not boys like that. Yeah, you're not really boys like that. Like we see each other. You know when we see each other, and
We're
then,
not friends. We're not boys.
but we're not boys. You think we're boys, but we're not boys like that. You know what I mean? They start over asking. If you know what I mean?
Do you ever say anything in those moments
Wait, what happened?
to those people?
Like,
Like,
you know, like when you have an acquaintance that thinks they're a friend.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. We're talking about them overstepping. And you were saying?
No, I was just saying, like, do you ever, like, when someone's moving a bit too friendly, or like we're not really boys, do you ever like vocalize that in some sort of way?
I've tried to regulate it the last couple of years. It has to be regulated.
I'll know you like that.
Yeah.
We're not boys like that. We're like,
Yeah.
I'm eating pasta. Very similar to that.
But certain people's self-awareness is mad, you know? You know me
Yeah.
2 weeks and you think you can ask me that?
I'm so dead.
Come on, man.
That's me for
Yeah.
do you even know my real name?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Little fuck. Stupid. Stupid.
Do I know you?
Do I fucking know
Who are these niggas? Who are these niggas?
fucking come close to me.
Fucking know you.
Oh my god, she's a legend.
What about
She's a
you?
legend. What
Do you
was it?
regulate it?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Have you always?
Yes.
Okay.
It
Yes.
depends on my mood.
What questions are these people asking you, bro? The fuck?
It's like,
But it's always been a thing.
Can I share a
Okay.
bed?
it's like I'm trying to come up with an example.
Yeah.
I know. Let's say bringing you in for something.
Oh.
Like one of the man has like a link to something, wherever you want it to be, and then
Or like a motive or something.
a motive, Get you access to something.
Okay, cool.
You
cool.
can real.
Whatever you want to.
Yeah, whatever you want it to be.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
and then you have B that's only known my man for 2 weeks. B shouldn't catch feelings if it's not brought in.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
100%.
So when B's been there for 2 weeks and B expects to bring it, come on, man.
If
Yeah.
B's catching feelings, then B needs to take a hard look in the mirror and evaluate B's life, because what the fuck is that? I would hate to be B, you know. I would hate to be B. Delirious.
What's wrong with people?
You know,
They have bonds.
and you thought.
You can't buy bonds.
Man said no, because obviously
Man felt the energy of the friendship before you was
Yeah.
included.
Yeah, he said bring in by association.
I'm the guy still.
I can be a guys. I can be a guys.
That's mad, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's outlandish.
I guess some people just have mad entitlement, just in general.
Can I have a fruit pastel, please?
Oh.
How am I gonna do this?
Oh.
Ron James.
Oh, lit.
Thank you. You know the entitlement thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think that's childish.
Child.
Yeah, and the self-awareness. I think both of them are childish.
Like, how do
Childish
you not
behavior.
know that we're not brethren like that?
You didn't know me last week. How do
You
you not
still
know?
don't even know me today. You still don't
You
even know
just
me.
learnt my name today.
Oh my gosh.
And bro, you know when you invite man into the house, yeah? And the man them invite their man them.
Oh, God.
Then my man
Oh,
takes
my
off his shoes and puts his
Don't do
feet
that.
on the kitchen counter.
Huh?
If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean. No, we don't know what you mean. I'm so sorry.
That was very specific. I need
Who are these niggas? Who are these niggas?
Yeah, childish behavior. That's all I need to say. Childish behavior.
Oh
I'll
my
be-
god.
That was very specific.
I'll be back. 1 sec.
At
I'm
this
coming back
point,
down.
we're waiting
The
for
belt's,
James.
the belt's coming
Stuff like
out.
that, bro. I don't understand
I'm
that,
gonna flog you like you got shout.
Already late.
bro. The audacity. Certain people have the audacity for fuckery. You know what I mean? The way my parents raised me. If I'm first time in the house, bro, I'm saying no to anything you offer me. I'm just sitting there. Try not to touch anything. If you know what I mean.
I'm screaming.
So that's such
Then one where you have to
edible.
sit like
Yeah.
you're wrapped in cling film.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
move in a straight jacket.
Yeah, yeah,
type
yeah.
settings.
It's because the couch is wrapped in clean. That's why.
Oh no, no, not the cling film couches.
Bro,
Go
can't
on.
even put the cup down too hard, you know.
Man, so like, you're rapping.
Aunties, take the plastic off the couches. Please.
Not the plastic on the couches.
Especially in the summer.
Oh, God.
Please.
True.
Only in the summer though, because I actually rate that shit.
Plastic on the.
Any man coming into, every man coming
Yeah,
into
but
your
that's
house
if your
that's
house
been
is
on
like-
on the tube, on the bus, on the floor, on the ground. People love sitting on the ground. Don't
Why
get
are
it.
you letting people that sit on the ground in your house? That's the real question.
Yeah.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. But it's
Make
the
sure you
same
go to
reason.
your house and shower before you come.
Do you guys like people sitting on your bed with their outside clothes on?
I don't mind.
Exactly.
jackets.
Exactly. You should have more of a problem with that than people on your couch. That's where you sleep.
I know. But no one really comes to my house. Let's come. No one really comes to my house.
So
Let's come.
really, that plastic is your mum, your
So I've
grandma, your
got plastic wrap
auntie
the bed as well.
fucking being clean and that.
That's crazy.
You know that couch is gonna last decades.
Everything must be wrapped.
It's gonna last decades, fam. You're not gonna need to throw that for
I
a
know it did, but
while.
aunties, you gotta chill, man.
No,
Actually take the plastic off.
Fresh.
Fresh,
Like
but-
it's a new couch.
You know when you don't have
The couch
plastic
like
on the couch.
The plastic is all yellowy. When you take it off, you're like, wow, this couch is even.
Right. It's like it come out
You
the
get a
store.
feel for it, like
Fresh out. It just come out
Nah,
the
you're
store.
stretching it.
Off the truck, bro.
I'm
It's
screaming.
crazy.
They just made
Off
this.
the truck.
It's
That's
just-
mad.
Just came off the delivery truck.
That's
Fam,
screaming.
your auntie's had that couch for 30 years. The couch is
Plus.
older than you, cuz.
Couch older than Auntie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You stretch that still.
screaming, oh
Maybe
shit.
by a year. It's really just by a year.
You know, the birthday's in the same year, bro. the couch was made in February. Our
Yeah.
birthday's in April.
Right,
2
exactly.
months apart. Oh,
Literally,
crazy.
That's how it had happened.
Wait, what were we talking about before? Before we start talking about couches and dirty stuff.
Friends and stuff.
Friends and in houses and.
Oh, yeah.
Entitlement.
Entitlement.
Entitlement. Oi, some people are mad, you know. Oft.
A lot of
Question.
people can't cut friends off, though, even if it is like when it gets to toxic things. It's
Why?
not easy, but most people don't.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is that? Why is that?
Everything easier said than done.
People don't. I think our generation more and more they don't like confrontation.
No, I think it's insecurities. When
Okay,
you're not, like, I think I
what?
said this before, you know, when you're not like sure of yourself or confident of yourself, you struggle to do those sort of things.
I think we're saying the same thing.
Yeah, are we?
I think we kind of are
Yeah, we are.
because that not liking confrontation comes from insecurity and
Okay,
not
cool.
being sure of yourself.
Yes. Go you.
Because it's like
You fear it. You
don't
fear
have
it
to like
almost
confrontation.
because you
just
don't. You
have to know
don't.
when to actually, you know,
So
do
you
that.
apply it.
Yeah.
If it is that time.
Yeah, and I think with me personally, sometimes when I've struggled with it in the past, it's like I don't believe myself enough to like actually bring up the conversation or bring up the confrontation of whatever it is that I want to confront. So it takes a lot of like actually just being sure of yourself, believing yourself, all that stuff, and thinking that you actually have a right to talk before you actually end up.
have you ever had a conflict with like a friend or like an acquaintance, and then once it's done, you get home and like, shit, I could have said this. What?
Yeah.
Like, you're playing back the highlights and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, why did I say that?
I said this one. Oh my god, you know what? This was even I thought this
I should have
before.
cussed his mom.
Shit. Let's go back. Let's go back. What's the
That was
time?
a bio. I did just shit by the smart.
No.
Man.
No, he's violating. What the fuck?
I did take
When
that
I could have
violation.
said, when I had the perfect. Let's come. We go
I'm
again.
never doing that again. Fucking waste.
Yo, you see your question, yeah? What about dependency? Dependency.
Elaborate.
So, for example, you're at university. You need to befriend someone because if you don't befriend anyone, you're sitting by yourself. Yeah. So you just befriend someone. Yeah.
It feels like that first because you're, especially if you move out, because you're out of your home environment, you're out of your comfort zone basically.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by strangers, so it's like you need to align with someone quickly,
It's
and
survival.
it's the desperation.
Yeah.
But you don't. That desperation is all in your head.
I think it's all what you guys
It's
were
like
saying
social
all the time as
survival
well.
because I feel like even with my uni or like coming into it with two of my best friends that like I already knew from sixth form, it's like these two are my G's, but these new people that I'm meeting have yet to go through all these checks in order for me to even be making friends and whatnot. So I already had that sort of safety net with my two best friends being there.
Same.
But the people that come from like cities outside London or who literally are making friends there and then have a lot more to lose in that respect. Like they kind of have to make, because they have to make friends to be able to live with them in second year and third year, to be able to move out. And just as a human being, you want to make friends, you want to be liked to some degree. So it's that sort of survival to be
But when you deep it in first
socially
year,
like
you have a
stable.
whole year to like make friends. You have like a whole year. You have the first like 3 months before Christmas. You have a whole 3 months to make friends at uni, in like your whole dorm complex, like social clubs. There's so many ways you can meet people. Like you panicking and reaching for the first 7 people you see is like
No, but man,
It's
But
all
it's
in
just
your head.
also like being popular is actually like I didn't really think this stuff
Crazy.
even like was a thing in unis or like just in the UK. I thought that shit was just all
because a lot of men
American.
weren't popular in school, and that's not even a diss to them. It's like or in the
They can
ends,
be
or they
branded
couldn't be
somewhere
popular in
else.
ends. Bro.
Yeah,
They're
like
surrounded by a bunch of adults, bro.
it's like
sometimes.
a new source of like social clout for them, and so I don't know. It's just, people are very like concerned with still being liked and like will just do problematic things in order to remain that way.
I think the combination, like for me in uni, the combination of me being who I am, like I can be on my own. I can isolate myself and be fine to a point, and then
Not
having
everyone can do that though.
and having the safety net. But also, I had the safety net of my best friend from secondary school.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he lived around the corner. So I'm like, if all else fails, no offense to my boy. If all else fails, like just good night.
Yeah.
But like, and then it helped my personality of like being able to like just chill by myself. I can pick who I can chill with as well. It's all that. Remember, your friends. You choose your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man,
no matter what environment you're in.
Man, the one thing you're forgetting though is that even with your friends has aspects of them that you don't like. You feel me? Because no one's perfect. Yeah, so I've certain friends that might be bad at managing their emotions. Other friends that might be bad at communicating. One friend is poor at money. One friend is bad at timekeeping. You deal with the frustration that they come with, if that makes sense. Now, with the dependency in uni, let's say you do meet a friend that isn't a piece of shit. Yeah, but because there's a dependency there, the way my head works, I need to see whether or not we're boys after uni. When we don't live next door, are you still gonna spend time in trying to book me and meeting up?
Why is that?
Chilling? Because I grew up in a church, and in the church experience, they trick you to think that they fuck with you, and then when you stop participating and giving, they stop fucking with you. So I have more stringent test measures for whether or not we can be boys. If you know what I mean, I had to up it. So I need to see whether or not you put the effort I put in.
Yeah.
Because certain man them live in the same town and they won't even come and book you.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, they've never been to your house and they're like 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
That's
crazy. He's literally speaking about this the other day.
That's where my laziness kicks in because I'm at home and I'm staying there.
I'm screaming.
Yeah, and sometimes we are the friend that we are describing.
Sometimes we are. If you're
Yeah, but more time, there have to be traits that you are willing to like not even make excuses, but essentially, excuse, because those are things that people deal with in their own time. Like someone, even like if your friend is poor with money, first of all, it's actually none of your business.
Yeah.
And then second of all, unless that shit is affecting you and like they owe you money or some shit or whatever the fuck it is. Pardon?
It might affect them all, though.
Yeah, but it's not your business. Is my point. Someone's financial. Yeah, but like you can still have a friendship with someone if they don't have money.
Nah, that's not what I mean by poor. That's not like, for example, let me clarify. So like, let's say man them does like
someone that's someone that's broke can still be more of a friend to you than someone that's got peas and can come to motives with you because they're the ones that can call you and check up. Do you know what I mean?
No, I hear that. I hear that. But broke, I meant more in regards to like gambling, lending money or taking out money that they know they won't be able to pay back.
Again, it's actually none of your business.
Okay, fair enough. I would differ with my friendship group. I would make it my business. I would differ with that because if you're my boy, if you're doing something that I think endangers you, I'll G-check you. That's what I mean by G-check.
Yeah, you can do. You can do that, but I'm saying like I don't know if it would be like if it'd ever be grounds to like cut them off.
Oh yeah, no.
Being in debt.
Yeah, like that's not. Do you know what I mean by when I say that's none of your business? Like I get you can still obviously care about your friend and tell them, hey, you're moving a bit mad or whatever.
If you can't come to the motive because you're broke,
that's your own.
Yeah, I'm still gonna live life.
You sit at home and look in the mirror
and live my life. Yeah. But unless it's like things where like maybe they don't speak to you appropriately. And they consistently do that, or they're like just not a good friend to you, then those are things that you can't gamble on, can you?
Explain that for me. I've seen certain friendship groups where man them say they're friends, but they bad each other up in a way that doesn't feel like banter. But they still say they're boys.
Yeah.
Explain that. I never understood that.
I said yeah.
I don't really know about that.
If you can speak honestly with your friends, and you can grow your friends, it's not just about G-checking, even just for banter purposes. I think it's got to be a strong friendship though, because it has to have the balance of we chat shit and all that stuff, but we're also each other's crutches as well. If man's down, we're not gonna kick you while you're down. We might make a little joke, but like, other than that, like, we'll try
nudge you a little bit.
We'll help you push in the right direction. Like we'll try and like lift your mood, lift your spirits and that stuff.
Not many people can call me a stupid bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Not many people. Yeah.
There's only a handful
the top
of
insults, my dear friends have that. You know, the top insults.
It's just words, man. Who cares? They're not gonna fight me anyway, so it's gone.
This guy.
What the hell?
Because I don't fight fair.
Violence. Stop.
Yeah, I've stopped you up.
I don't like violence. I'm a peaceful guy. Don't pay me like this.
Violence for me.
Why would you pay a black
That was
man
so
like that?
violent,
bad.
said so calmly.
You know like
Oh,
that?
God.
What's in the Dexter Daps?
Speaking of friends, what was it?
Friends.
Power of friendship.
It was like something about having like friends of the opposite sex as well.
Oh, having friends of the opposite sex.
I think that's
Don't
helpful.
forget that.
How many what?
Okay. Having friends of the opposite sex.
Oh.
Straight platonic as well. No
sex.
no shenanigans as well.
Shenanigans.
Not the shenanigans.
So the Shanandi?
That's one thing I struggled with though. But,
You reckon a lot of men?
There's too many, man. Too many.
nah, I don't know because
What?
nah, I don't know because in my friendship circle, I have mandem that can do that though. So I don't know if it's an all man problem. That's something I struggle with.
I think at first I felt like I had to like censor myself, or just like I have to like
What around
make
girls?
myself, like, yeah. I don't want to like because I don't like
Offend.
offending people anyway, so I don't want to offend you. So
No, I'm not misogynistic.
I won't make certain jokes and that, but now, but I realised it's like, no, you're just stop being a pussy, or like girls laugh at that as shit as well, bro. Just say it with your chest. But it's like most of like the platonic female friends I have is from work as well, and it's like having female friends is different to having male friends. It's like it's weird because it's like, why are you this supportive?
My boys ain't like this.
Why are you so nasty?
My boys don't know that.
Why are you sharing your food for?
I'm screaming. Oh my gosh, wow.
Because a lot of men don't have like survival of the
Oh my
fittest friendships, bro.
God.
It's so weird. It's so
You
weird.
didn't leave me in the cold?
Yeah.
I'm
But
screaming.
it's like, I think it's important to just have, it's not even just on gender lines, just everything to have a good mixture of friends. Obviously, control that as much as you want, but always try and make sure you have a diverse mixture of friends.
Yeah, it mixes in the level of real life, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Some people build up their ideas of certain types of men or women off the internet or off what they hear and not actually what they experience.
Oh yeah, can I send a message to man? Not every woman that's nice to you wants to fuck. Yeah.
Oh God. Hear ye, hear ye.
Please.
Hear ye.
For the love of God, just if she's nice to you, just take that. Cause I could tell not many women are nice to you, bro. So
You know that? I can tell, and this is why they're not nice to you. It
Why?
makes sense.
Creepy.
You're a creep.
You watch too much Kevin Samuels.
I'm screaming.
Watch too much. I'm not even gonna promote other channels.
I feel like not to go there, but I'm gonna go there. I feel like it's also patriarchy's fault that you listen before.
Thank
I said,
you.
of course.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you.
You
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Fuck men, bond them down.
I apologize.
Except for me. Can I stay?
Sorry.
They must die.
You're going first.
I'll be in the crowd with them.
I was the dishes.
It's
I'm
patriarchy's
screaming.
fault that it makes men see women as like objects and people that whose only purpose in your life should be to have sex with or to fuck. Like that.
Cook.
Yeah.
And to clean.
Cook, like, but do you know what I mean? Like there's
Don't
not.
speak.
It makes
God
it difficult,
forbid
or
you
like
speak.
even when the like even the discourse amongst platonic friendships now with the opposite sex is always like why is it even a conversation right now? Why is it weird that
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Literally.
Why is it weird? What is the reason for that? And I think it's just because of the fact that we grow up
Yeah.
thinking that like girls and boys, like you grow up to do that shit, and it's not a friendship thing. It's either this or that, and I think
Yo,
that's yeah.
you know the thing you're saying about it,
shit was in.
man, them, just because she's nice doesn't mean she wants to fuck. That problem goes the opposite way as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna make that known.
But man, them especially.
Nah,
because
you can't say,
them man,
no, because no one has stats on this. It happens both ways. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying it
Where's
doesn't.
the figures?
Yeah, no one has stats on this. It happens both ways.
None of us was
Yeah.
thinking.
We don't know the numbers, so don't tell me that. I'm telling you this.
So, secondly as well, in my experience of interacting with women and people are not very good at communicating.
People,
Women are
are not
people. Which
people.
one is people?
No,
Oh,
people.
women
I said
are
in
not
my
people.
experience of interacting with people women.
Women are also people.
Yeah, no, but I made the distinction for a reason. I made a distinction on purpose.
Okay, so what gender?
So what you saying?
Let me explain my point. Let me explain my point.
Yeah, maybe we read it.
Yeah.
Wheel it.
I
said, oh shit.
I said, in my experience of interacting with women, I mean that romantically.
Yeah, yeah.
And in my experience of interacting with people in general.
Okay.
Yeah. People are poor communicating.
Okay.
Next time, let me finish my statement, please.
Okay.
Yeah. People are poor communicating. Yeah. So, when it comes to the dating experience, society teaches us a lot of poor interaction skills in how we communicate. People try to pretending to play hard, not showing interest. Man, them push too hard and don't listen to the no, because the no doesn't mean no always, but you're being a prick and you're not reading the sign that she's uncomfortable and all this shit.
Predator.
Yeah.
Predator.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out this way.
So, disgusting.
Actual.
That's a good singing.
That's
though.
a banger.
He can sing, you know. This
We're
nigga
waiting.
can sing. Yeah.
Vocals.
he
Not
can.
surprised.
I won an X Factor once.
I swear.
Oh, did you?
I remember I saw you. Yeah, I saw you that time.
I won it that year actually.
I know, I remember. Yeah. Capito. Yeah,
You're
Capito.
not gonna get me. I should have said, oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remember.
He's a liar.
I remember that. Yes,
That's what I was just saying. Yeah,
The way you walked into school after that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He was the man.
You couldn't tell my nothing.
I was singing to everyone, thin lady.
What the fuck?
Can I get 2 wings, please?
No.
I don't know what pitch that was.
No.
I was
We were
trying to
actually
come back to
talking about something serious here. We're actually talking about something serious.
100%.
Jeez, Louise.
100%.
Crackheads.
Let's finish off that one.
Yeah.
I'll continue at least.
What was that one? I don't know, because it's don't get me wrong, I understand what they're saying in regards to the fact that men, the way men treat women socially for generalizing is poor. Yeah, so
Objectification.
yeah, so I hear that. I will also say that as a society we don't have enough conversation about how we display relationships in general in media. You know what I mean? We display it in a way that excuses a lot of toxic behavior. You know what I mean? Like even the concept of struggle love. If you know what I mean?
Delete that one.
Yeah, the fact that that's still pushed.
I don't know her, but I know.
Do you know, I always hate in like TV shows and that, yeah, where it's like, there's always like the love interest that's the friend first, and it's like, allow it, man, this is tired, bro.
And this is why people are getting these ideas.
Meet
So they
someone
just consume
else.
the town is too big for you to just be.
Routine.
Bruh.
You don't have other.
So there's no other girl in no other cafe.
Get Amy in the right room ASAP.
I'm
need to see her in
tired.
there.
I'm just like, maybe if you and your friend are even walking and then you bump into the girl and your friend is not your wingman. How about that one? Because I'm fucking tired of this shit. Every day.
That's too funny.
Fucking hell, proceed.
It's true. It's mad, you know? It's mad.
Tired.
Yeah. It's mad, man.
Oh, God.
Man. Dating is trash.
The
though.
ghetto. Absolute
Trash.
shambles.
Yeah, trash.
Do you men that are,
Ghetto.
Continue, Chris.
I'm screaming. Why are people
Do you find a
on-
lot of men? Do you like find a lot of men?
Why I don't know, man.
No. I'm about to land. You find a lot of men.
These are
that
crazy.
Trying to be like come on a platonic thing to you, or is it more so just a movie to you?
I feel like with me, because I'm so like, I don't want to say anti, like I don't like to use that word, yeah. But like when I meet people, I kind of, I'm on the same, no, not separate, like I'm on the same level. But if I've established like a friendship with you,
keep it
yeah, that's what it is.
You
Literally.
you have to set
so
this.
if you're trying to crawl out of that zone, I'm not going to lie, it's not ever going to be like I'm going to do it on the sly. Because, bro, you're actually my friend. Do you know what I'm saying? And we've established this relationship here. And this is what I thought it was the whole time.
Don't ruin it.
And then it's like, yeah, and then it's like, raw, like, oh, fucking hell. Yeah.
For me, like, the woman in that situation has to set pace. Because I'm not going to be the one responsible for ruining this friendship.
That's what it is. That's it.
You are.
And if you feel this strongly that you feel like the friendship...
Friend first. Is that what you're saying?
What do you mean?
Because she was saying that they have to be her friend first, no?
No, that's not what I was saying.
She said
I'm
that.
saying if you're trying to crawl out of the friend zone, then it has to be like a straight direct. Like, you can't try and be subtle about it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I was saying I'll prefer it if like you weren't my friend, because why are we doing that? We're friends. Do you know what I'm saying?
I've been friends with them before, but I started that situation trying to be not being the friend zone anyway. I wasn't like coming in as, oh, be a friend. No. Let's do this, please. She said no.
Say, baby, please.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm on my knees.
I'm on my knees. Look.
She said no. Alright.
Cool. Give me the key.
Yo, man,
In fact, I didn't want to be here.
Man, them.
Come on.
She said no. Alright.
There was another one I was looking at somewhere else anyway.
Where's she?
Hey baby. Coochie. Oh shit us.
Yo. Man, them, yeah. What I mean saying, I agree with that, where some man them try and come in through the friendship door to take a shot later on.
Imagine.
That's wet. I find that so wet.
Yeah.
That is pussy behaviour. You might have to move to me from the jump.
That's
It's also very creepy. Like, it's kind of manipulative. Like, you've had to sort of secure some sort of like friendship.
It's a bit stalkerish.
To then make your move. Like, that sounds it's so premeditated that it makes you look creepy, and you do yourself injustice, because if your purpose was moving to me and trying to get to that point, you should have just done that from the jump. Because now you look like a waste man.
Wanker.
Do you know what I mean?
Unless it was a way he was vetting you first, so man became a friend.
See if you're cool first.
Girlfriend.
But it's still weird though. It depends how long you do it. If you're doing it for like time, like you're working undercover or something like that, bro.
Like one PI.
Well, what you mean depends on. I disagree with that, because when you interact with a woman, you have no status when you first meet her. Yeah, so
It's just a blank slate.
sleeping together and a friend are two different statuses.
Yeah.
So my issue is that I go from no status to sleeping together before a friendship is established.
Okay.
If you know what I mean. But now that our friendship is established, then I sleep with her.
But Nisi, are you establishing the friendship to like vet? Is the purpose of establishing the friendship for both sides to see if you're compatible as in a like a romantic relationship,
or is it platonic first,
or is it
light bulb moment?
What you just said. So go on, finish your point.
Or are you doing like the platonic thing, as I said, as an undercover fed,
that's all.
And then when the time comes out, it's like, you're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
And if you say no, then I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah, exactly.
Marry me now or I'm done.
Marry me.
I would never.
No, that's big.
So
delete that. All of that shit.
with my approach is that I meet the woman, we interact, and then we go by vibes, and the vibes build.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we take away the vibes take. Eventually you get to a stage where you're both like, what are we? What is this? Yeah. And then, because I don't want to be in a relationship, I block off the relationship angle. So if you want to continue interacting with me, we be friends and we drop to sex.
Okay.
If not, we bust ways. It's not.
I think I agree with everything you said, but the one thing that I want to like draw out now is you said that you can't, like, someone you're sleeping with and a friend is two separate statuses.
Yeah.
So does that mean does that mean the whole concept of friends with benefit is not something you actually believe or agree with?
I don't.
Can you actually be friends and be sleeping with a friend?
I'm
speaking for anyone who
the dog in me will not allow it.
Who's ever used that term to describe their relationship with someone. It's like, this conversation just proves that you guys don't actually believe that is possible.
No, because
So what are these relationships that
I agree with you.
Do you know what I mean?
Keep it this way, yeah. Imagine you get with someone and it is a friends with benefits, and that ends, and you get into another relationship, and that relationship is serious. You're gonna have to adapt how you interact with A. So A is not really your friend, if that makes sense. It's just someone you're sleeping with, and you have a bond. If you want it to be your friend, you have to rejig the relationship, and that's why you pull the sex out. If you know what I mean? Because now
That's a weird one, though.
Yeah.
Sex card like Yu-Gi-Oh, bro.
That's too dangerous. How you,
Send that one to the graveyard.
No, wait.
That's what I'm saying. Same difference. That's mad.
Sorry, what did you say?
So
Chris,
you're-
I'm making this stupid.
If you two are hanging too tough, don't blame me if I feel insecure, because I'm not insecure.
Yeah, but you see with that, yeah, I will say this. If I interact with a woman I'm going to take seriously and she asks about my friends, I'm going to be honest with her. It's on her whether or not she wants to continue. You can't date me and then start projecting shit because of that. Because I didn't lie to you. So with that, I'm taking that. That's not a bad statement.
But it's weird.
You would look very mad though.
If what?
Yeah.
That would look very mad if like to come into a relationship with you and know that you are still friends with people you've have slept with. That would be a techie one to get over or to get through. Like you'd struggle with a lot of.
Yeah, because some people don't even like certain man interacting with their baby moms. So
unless you
Baby
correct
mom.
all round and you actually are like truthful with the status of your relationship with those friends that you have with the partner that you have, then I think you should be calm.
What I'll say to that is this: in my experience when interacting, questions like that is not asked. In reality, is she your friend and do you treat her as a friend? If I treat her as a friend, there's no issue there. Yeah.
So she's in the past.
Yeah. And it's
What
not.
you mean?
As in sexually, she's in the past.
Yeah, it's finished. I don't do
Can I ask a
that.
question?
Once the status is established, nothing goes back from that. You know what I mean?
Can I ask a question?
This is the
If I
contract.
see, I'm not gonna lie. If
Contract.
I was that girl and I see you man hug or touch or do anything, I'd be fuming.
I'm thinking,
That's what I was-
this is the hug that led to the sex the first time.
Every single
Stop
time.
getting a
I'm
relationship.
happy. Do you know what I mean?
would you hang out with
Every
those
single
friends that you've slept with by yourselves or in a group setting?
In a relationship, when it comes to interaction with females, I have to be in a group setting.
Okay.
You have to remember that I'm single, so this is my mindset now. If not, in a relationship, I wouldn't do the. In a relationship, I'll adapt my interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. If that makes sense. But that made me look mad, bro.
No, it didn't, because I think you saved yourself when you said obviously you don't want any girl that you're talking to come and project insecurities and stuff. So as long as, like you said, you're being truthful and honest from the jump, and you can reassure her that it's not adapting anymore and won't ever be, and that the girl is patterned and everything else, then that should I think that should be fine. But I'm not gonna lie, that probably still wouldn't run.
It's cool. It's not gonna ring with me.
Yeah.
I don't know about them. I don't know about those people over there.
I know about y'all, but no.
Yeah.
So your partner can't be friends with the ex then?
No.
Oh.
No.
No, around, okay.
Unless you've got a child with that
Yes.
person.
Yeah,
I don't know why you're having
unless that's a
these
baby
kind of
mum's, no.
friendships and
even then,
being bestieship and all of these stuff.
That's personal to me though. I know there's definitely people out there that make that shit work, but yeah, not me.
Is that? Would you say that that's insecurity or
No.
what? You just have an issue.
Why do you need to be friends with your ex?
Just my friend.
I'm screaming.
It's the homie.
No.
No, I'm insecure. I think too much.
I appreciate the
I
honesty.
don't want to have
Yeah.
struggle.
Oh, you're with your
see.
Oh.
What?
Your,
Oh wow.
I swear that name sounds from. No, it can't be. You're joking. It cannot
Wait,
be.
what just happened?
It's on your drawer for the. That's when you know what the drawer for.
No, it's
You
drawing
said
for
you're
names.
going where? Oh, because
Shit.
don't move, don't go anywhere.
Yeah, give me the phone. What's the pain?
Quickly.
I don't know.
I think it depends on what you've. I think if you've gone through a lot with your ex and they've like helped you even just outside the relationship, then I kind of got to give it a blight. I don't really care that much.
Yeah, but if it's like you broke
But
up and then a few months later,
if you have any inkling of shenanigans,
No, I'm just. No.
any inkling.
Yeah, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Let me sleep in peace.
Let me sleep with both my eyes closed.
I don't want to be tossing and turning in the night.
There's no window of opportunity here.
He's just dribbling about.
I don't know of any cases where
Screaming, waking up in cold sweats every night.
like nothing is never overstepped or like the boundary is still just no.
It's all about the boundaries you set, really.
It's all about the
Keeping
life.
any sort of door
It's
ajar
all
is gonna make me
about
feel some type of way. So
Thanks.
I could never honestly.
I hear that. I will be different.
How would you deal with that? How would you make that work?
The way I interact with women when I'm in relationships is that I hold them accountable to my standard because I hold a higher standard than them in how I behave. So they have to match me. And then by matching me, that should not happen.
Well, you ain't meet no super fly girl yet?
I'm talking about like.
You want to meet someone that's cool with you being friends with your ex? Is that
Nah, I mean in the sense of like, in the sense of I will communicate clearly. I'll tell you my yes, my no's, my boundaries. I will enforce my boundaries myself. I'll try and check my own insecurities and not project that on you. And I'll try not to impose my will on you. You have to meet that standard. In that type of relationship, shouldn't go down that issue because I should see that the way you're acting is mad. I'm good. There's step ways. If you know what I mean. I cut quickly, so I'll be the same that because I don't have an issue with it, but if I see anything that's a little bit left, I'll cut. If you know what I mean. Yeah, I'll cut quick.
Killing them shots.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Killing them shots.
Yeah.
You gonna go.
Yeah.
You have to.
It's time to go.
It's time to go.
Rest
in peace. Rest in peace.
Oh shit, yeah, rest in peace, cool still.
It's been another episode of Haben Hera. We didn't talk about the European Super League this week.
European Super League. Oh no, that was terrible. Was it? European Super League. No.
I sounded Swedish.
I'm screaming. Not
I'm gonna
hell
miss it.
Like, subscribe, comment, follow us on the socials.
Follow us on the socials.
What else?
What else?
Like again.
Like it
Unlike it
again.
and like it again.
I'm done.
That's the same amount of likes.
It's the effort that counts. Spotify, man, and download the episode because
You can donate to us on SoundCloud.
Donate, yes.
What? I didn't
There's a
know about
donating,
this.
we've got a PayPal thing. Yeah, we're not asking for it.
I'm screaming.
If you got 10 bags, we're asking you for it.
If
10 bucks plus.
if you're complaining
I'm
about
screaming.
the sound quality or whatever,
It's because you didn't invest.
fling the peas in there. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to. You should keep your mouth quiet.
Unless you're fucking.
Unless you're
Uh-uh.
run the peas.
What the hell is going on here today?
But yeah, thanks guys. enjoy the weather,
Yes, so.
and we're out.
Yes.
Bye.
Period.
Shit, man. Rest the big good boy.